Hey guys, make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may spend hundreds, even thousands of dollars on repairs, parts, diagnostics that you don't need. Make sure you stay until the end. We will explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Chevy Silverado, the generation right here from year 2006 to year 2013. If you have one of those, if you have a problem where alternator is not charging, alternator is not working, we will explain what can easily cause that. And there is one hidden fuse that most people don't even know that it exists. We will explain where you can find it. It could be at two different locations depending on the engine and year build of your Chevy Silverado. We will explain where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping. That way do not waste money and time, and why it's important, guys, to always test fuses and relays. Absolutely free. Everything will be covered in this video today. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have a Chevy Silverado, that generation, that's the second generation from year 2006 to year 2013, we'll be making a video about every single fuse relay. Why? Because if you're in the middle of nowhere, you're down the road, you need to find a fuse for fuel pump, ignition, immobilizer, parktronic, anything like that, all we have to do, watch that video, spend less than a minute or two, find it, fix your problem, you're back on the road. Because most people will lose their manuals, or it will not be clearly specified in the manuals. Some fuses have multiple functions. So we'll be having more than probably 150 to 200 free repair videos on that. We guys make video constantly here at the garage. We take things apart, engines, transmissions, bodywork, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channel that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Please check it out. In addition, guys, if you need to buy any parts, tools, special fuses, anything like that at a really good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste your money and time, we'll share the links in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. So guys, what we have here specifically, we'll demonstrate on that generation Chevy Silverado. Now if your truck, guys, okay, the alternator is not charging, if you open the hood, that's your alternator, right? Okay, things that you need to first check, make sure the belt is on. Okay, that's simple, but some people will not check. If the belt falls off, okay, the alternator will not be charging. Another thing, make sure that the belt is tight, because sometimes it may be on, but if the tensioner failed, that can cause the belt to be loose. Other things, make sure that the wires are plugged in, and you can test the alternator easily. We have videos on our channels how to test alternator on a car. It will be described there step by step, guys. But what else could be? It could be one simple hidden fuse that most people don't even know it exists. Let's go ahead and talk about that. But before we do that, let's explain why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse, sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So here, guys, when you open the hood on your Chevy Silverado, this is your car battery, right? Next to it on the firewall, you may have one fuse. It may be here or it may be on the car battery. In our case it's on the car battery, but let me show you both cases. This is the fuse on the firewall. This is known as a mega fuse. That fuse, guys, okay, will have two wires going in, one out, practically. That mega fuse is known as the alternator fuse. If it's burned, alternator will not be charging. That fuse may be located on the firewall or on the positive battery terminal like ours right here. It's the same fuse, but at a different location, guys. Always check that fuse if your alternator is not charging. Hopefully the video will be helpful and see you next time.